Okay, hi. So this is my first video of the year. I've been slacking last year, but I am trying to get up to track. It's just December was just so emotionally exhausting. It was just like a lot of just emotions going on in that month for some reason. There was just a lot. I feel like after October, it like ran through like November and December, and it felt icky. So hopefully this year, there is more good things coming. So yeah, I've been just there was just a lot, even just like planning things out. You will see the next video is probably going to be a Hawaii vacation video. I'm going to Hawaii. Eh! Um, my uncle lives there, so that will be the next video. And yeah, I think I'm just going to go over like my New Year's resolutions for 2026. But before that, actually, I want to go over the books that I got. Just recently, and then also from Christmas. So my Christmas presents from my brother are The Catcher in the Rye. Sorry, it's like probably backwards when you watch this. Because he saw that I was reading more classics, and he was like, "Let's get him Catcher in the Rye." And then from my mom and dad, I got Babel. Really excited to read. I've heard lots of good things about Babel. I don't know if I talked about these already, but hopefully I didn't. Maybe I did. So hopefully I didn't. And then Catabasis. Really excited to read this one. The newest addition to R.F. Kuang's collection. And then I got this too. It's like a Manaphy Aquabato figurine. Really cute. And yeah, and then also just recently I went to Barnes and Nobles. I went to there originally to get like a traveler's journal that like is gaining more popularity as of recently. There's like this leather journal, and then you could like customize it and add your own like journals into it or just more paper. And so I wanted to get like a specific one, but they didn't have it. It's being shipped right now. I bought it online because I was like, might as well just get online. And so I got a black leather traveler's journal, and I'm probably gonna show it later on once I like customize it. But that'll be like next month or something. But instead, I got some manga or BLs, a little bit two BLs and a couple mangas. Um, One is from like the same kind of like series. So I got Dinosaur Sanctuary. I've been like keeping this author on my radar. I've always wanted to get their stuff. I think just recently, I don't know if just recently or last year they started making the manga. And so yeah, it looks so beautiful. I remember back when the author first like um showed it or had like the first series, it was just one comic strip or one of the books basically, and now they have like multiple. So I got also like the book number 2 and 3. Really excited to read them. There's technically 8 of them, so I still need to get the other 4 or 3 technically. I think the 8th one is being released summer, but really excited to read them. And then my BLs that I got. This is the first one I got. It like stood out to me. I just really love the artwork. Is I Hear the Sunspot. It's so cute. Like look at it. So cute. I love the artwork. Anything, if there is good artwork, I am buying it. It doesn't matter if there's good artwork, I'm buying it. And if it resonates with me, this one was in a plastic cover because that's how you know. Or at least what I've been told is that if it's in a plastic cover, that is because it's spicy. There's a little spice into it. So this is anyhow the rabbit is infatuated with the puppy. I did look. I did open it. I did open it. Okay, don't judge. Okay, this is a judge-free zone. So some of the books I got, and then now we're gonna talk about my New Year's resolution. There's just so much things I wanted to do in this video. But so the first New Year's resolution for 2026 is to learn how to produce and make music, and also drop a song by the end of this year, hopefully, crossing my fingers. That is just my ultimate dream, is just to drop a song, learn how to make music, and just really put myself out there more. Like, I've always had a creative sense of direction, and I'm always just thinking about things in a creative way. One time I had like a dream where I like made a whole song, but then I forgot about it. So I was like, what was the point of the dream if I didn't? I should have recorded it. I recently listened to a podcast with Tuhalas, and I've been doing that more recently, listening to artists and how they create things and how their like mind works, just getting into the inner mind of like pop stars. And the recent one I've just listened to is with Tuhalas, and he literally, whenever he goes to sleep, he has dreams um, and thinks of a melody. He just literally opens up that laptop and just puts that melody in, and basically just doesn't lose it. And that's what I need to do. I need to get up at night and really drop all the things that come in my brain or dreams, and just really note it down. And so yeah, just really making music. If I don't make music, someone come over here and, I don't know, slap me or something. But that is the first thing I really want to do. And then second one, I'm almost kind of there, is to read more books. I do want to read at least 2 books a month. I'm close to finishing this one book I already started this month, which is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So close. I'm like at the edge of it. I'm like edging myself reading. And yeah, I'm just trying to finish that one so I could start on another one. I think I'm gonna start on either Don Quixote, or Theodore Dostoevsky. I don't know if I said the name right, but the brothers Karamazov. And then, so yeah, that is something I want to do. I want to read more. I want to consume more long, long term, long form graphics. That's something I want to do more. And then my third one is to learn more skills. Just really, the way I think life is, at least for me, is like in video games you have like that skill tree where you're like, if you like level up this point, you get to the second level, and then you keep going. And that's what I kind of want to do. I want to have like, I want to unlock like the full skill tree. I want to be like, the way I think of it, you know how like Bretman Rock, if you watch his YouTube videos, he's like, I'm a DJ, pop star, da da da. I want to be able to be list all that kind of things, that occupations, that specialty, those professions. I want to unlock everything, at least the ones I'm more passionate about, like DJing, music producer, singer, songwriter. You know, so that's what I want to do. I want to learn more. Also graphic design too. I want to learn more graphic design, learn more skills in video editing. That's why I'm doing YouTube too, because I want to be like #1 a video editor or something. And then we are going to the number 4 for this 2026 New Year's resolution. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I do have my retainers on, so and also sorry if I'm wearing a hoodie, so I look a little mysterious. But it's really cold in my house. But I'm kind of feeling hot, but it's whatever. I'm just leaving it on. So my fourth one is to learn more in general. Just being in the habit of learning, and researching more. I've been reading more articles on the internet, especially like dinosaur articles or anything that has to do with paleontology, like learning more about dinosaurs, which is like my childhood dream. Learning more about sciencey stuff. I literally learned that like one of the hominids, the earliest hominids known, um, or hominids. I think it's hominids. Um, they had like the specific bone structure that showed us that even before they, or like I don't know if I'm explaining it correctly, but there's a specific hominin that we thought didn't walk upright, and we learned that they are walking upright based on like their foramen magnum, which is like where your spine connects to your skull, and like um, the femur or something. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. So just learning more. I love learning. I love learning things that like interest me. I really want to learn more about Greek mythology and mythology and world mythology. So I'm going back to that. And yeah, like hopefully, I think we as humans should aspire to learn more and just really expand our knowledge. I think that should be like a lifelong goal for everybody. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I love learning. So, um, fifth one is to really navigate relationships more intentionally. I think after last year, I feel like I need to be more intentional with my relationships, the way I um, kind of like put more effort into them, I guess you could say, or just more like intentional who I speak to and who I like put more energy to, because I noticed like some of the relationships that I've been in have been like either like one way or like yeah, just like one way relationships where I put more energy into them, but like it's kind of like they wouldn't do the same for me, so like why would I put energy into that type of relationship? So really just putting more intention on who um which relationship is basically more comforting for me, or um things that friendships that don't make me feel anxious, you know what I mean? Like really, oops, my alarm. um Putting more intention to friendships that I could see lasting long, that doesn't necessarily feel like I'm walking on eggshells, or I don't know. But yeah, last year was just yucky for in terms of relationships, both online and offline relationship. It was just a mess. I don't want to look backwards. I mean, we could like reflect, but I want to move forwards with my relationships that I still have. So yeah, navigate relationships more intentionally. My sixth one is you can't see my thing. Number six is to journal more. Um, as I said, I already bought like my traveler journal, so I want to use that um, because I feel like I keep buying journals, and I'm like I I have one specific one for everything when I could just have a traveler's journal that you could just refill paper. And yeah, so I'm just really trying to write more, um, and I guess expand more in my physical media, or creating more physical media through traveler's journal and journaling, and like basically being able to reflect, being able to write down song lyrics, as I said before, being able to also write down things that I've learned. I basically think of my traveler's journal as like a culmination of most of my New Year's resolution, being able to just have that in like some sort of physical media, that I can go back and be like, yeah, I did this, or I wrote about this, and yeah, or reference it. And then the last one is to travel more. I really want to be able to be outside the comfort of my own house. Like I feel like I'm always inside and always like kept in. Like I feel like other people are able to, I guess, relay stories or talk about, I went to this area and I went to this before, and I feel like I'm at the age where I feel like I need to. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't necessarily have to be like a competition, but I feel like I feel like I should be able to have stories of where I've traveled to outside of like the comfort of my own house or my hometown or state. I want to be able to be like, hey, I went to this area, this was so beautiful, and you should go to these spots. And yeah, maybe it's just a little bit envy or jealousy, I don't know. I feel like um most people have like stories of them traveling to like different places with their families, and I feel like low-key I was kind of robbed about that. Like, I don't think I traveled to a lot of places other than like there's only like probably two places that I've traveled to, which are um Portland, Oregon, or like the border of it, and whereas the Philippines. Those are the only two places I've ever been to in my 26 years of life, and it's just like I feel like I was kind of robbed of that. Like, why wasn't I taken out of this house more? But yeah, I just really want to travel more. I want to like gain that knowledge, that cultural knowledge of the places I visit. Like, I want to be also intentional with like where I'm traveling to. Like, um, I don't want to just travel just for funsies. I want to like learn about the culture. I want to really connect with the Mother Earth or something. Like, really embrace different scenery and just enjoy my life. I think a lot of people um, tend to forget like time. Time is limited, at least for us humans. Why am I saying it like I'm an alien or something? But um, I feel like people should travel more. I feel like people take granted our ability to travel. I feel like capitalism and just being able to take our PTO or time off, um, like people don't really use it for vacations. They use it to like rest or something when we could be using it more for vacation. Um, but yeah, that's my 2026 New Year's resolution um, for 2026. I said that again, but yeah, I'm really excited to hopefully accomplish those goals. Um, but I want to be intentional with them, so I really am doing my best every day to accomplish those. So hopefully I do. By the end of this year. If not, then you can, I don't know, punish me or something by the end of this year if I don't accomplish them. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope 2026 is a beautiful year for you, and you have lots of fun. You have an amazing time in 2026. I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm not a part of it, but like I just hope that this video inspires you to create goals for this year and hopefully try to accomplish it. And I keep saying intentional, but like I feel like intentional is a word of 2026, being intentional with things. Okay, that's it. Good night.